Hello, this is Ken Ferrie with this week's Boots in the Field report. Well, my plan worked. We have wheat planted here at the Corn College campus, and it was in trouble, being in the ground for 3 weeks and not coming up. I had the crew drag out the redneck irrigation system and roll out the hoses, and this all takes about 2 days to set up. Usually when we get everything set up, it starts to rain and we don't even have to fire the pump. But this time, we only got a tenth. So this weekend, we pumped 3/4 of an inch on 3 acres, which took 2 days. Then on Wednesday, we received another 3/4 inch of rain. The good Lord wanted to make sure we really wanted that water before he sent it. We'll take credit for making it rain at no charge to you, of course. Many reports of rain amounts from a 1/2 inch to 2 inches of rain in some places. This will be a major help with our wheat crop, cover crops, and our strip till and fall tillage, not to mention field fires. With this rain, we'll soon tell how many of those 8% beans were lost at the head. As we finish up, watch the header loss. Taking out plots this week, moisture's in the corn down in 13 and 14%. So let's stay on top of that. With this moisture, we should see a much improved strip or strip till conditions out there. And when the soil temperature is right, making that anhydrous seal better. Maximum soil temperatures on October 30th was still north of 70 degrees in many places. Part of our 4-hour nitrogen program is to wait for those soil temperatures to get below 50 degrees before applying anhydrous with Conserve. Based on the 10-day forecast, that looks like November 7th, we should be close. I saw some anhydrous going on right next to the interstate last week in 70-plus degree dry soils, and it wasn't sealing at all. Anhydrous that gases off in dry soil is lost for next year's crop. Anhydrous in warm soil can be an environmental problem for everyone. When we start pulling on the gas, make sure it's sealing. When the soil is too dry, anhydrous will leak off for days. Walking behind the bar, you should not smell anhydrous. I always say if someone's standing in the field as you start applying, they should not be able to smell anhydrous. When the bar goes by, have that person get down and sniff the trench, nose about 6 inches from the ground. If that person can't smell it, you're sealing. If that person is gagging and trying to catch his breath, you're not sealing. In some places, we've gotten enough rain that I think it will seal when the temperatures are right. Other areas may need more rain even if the temperatures are right. If that bar is not sealing, try going deeper. Give the gas more soil to find water to attach to. Now, running bars deeper will increase your horsepower and your fuel requirements and jack up the price of bar maintenance, especially knife wear, shear bolts, and shank breakage. When I get the call that a grower can still smell anhydrous in a field a day after application and wondering how much is lost, I know of no calculator or computer model that can predict that. You only have nitrate testing next spring to help us predict the loss. In those situations, it may be a good year to separate your strip till from your anhydrous application. If you can't get it to seal, so you can get your stripping done. We can always side dress the anhydrous next spring. This year in the plots, nitrogen is making a big difference. Now, this was predictable this summer when we saw so many fields, especially in the heavy spring rain area, run out of nitrogen in August, which brought on heavy top kill. The 4-hour nitrogen plan starts now. The plot crew is within striking distance of finishing the 2024 harvest. Next will come 2 months of processing the data, getting it ready for our winter meetings. We're also busy laying out next year's plot protocols. If anyone has something they would like to see in the 2025 plot program, let Isaac, Matt, Jared, or I know. We'll try to get it fit in. As many of you are coming across the finish line, it's not too soon to start sending in your yield map data to the office so the crew can get started on the processing so we're ready for our winter yield map meetings. Soil testing crews are right on top of the combines cleaning up the soil testing. They too are excited to see the rain to soften things up for them. Keep calling in the fields as you harvest them. Our crews can do a lot better job if we can get there before you do the tillage. Don't forget to mark your calendars for the start of our virtual Beyond the Basics video series kicking off December 3rd. Crop Tech customers just call the office and get registered. Non-Crop Tech customers can get registered on our website just by clicking on the Beyond the Basics tab. You'll find an agenda and description there of the sessions. They will be 5 sessions running through December 17th. The sessions will remain up until January 15th. And it has been approved for 11 CEUs. To stay up to date, check out our website at croptechinc.com and subscribe to our podcast, Boots in the Field Report. Keep her safe, keep her moving.